Hello and welcome back to the vendor keynote for today, Autonomous Service O&M for Industry Private Networks. It gives me great pleasure to introduce Hawei, Chief Architect at ZT Mano Products, ZT Corporation. Welcome, Hawei.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today, Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I'm very glad to have this opportunity to share some perspective about private network operation. Because in 5G year, the construction of private network cannot be separated from the necessary private network operation, which is different from the operation of traditional communication network. So the operation and maintenance of private network must have certain features. The following slides shall introduce the popular topic of private network construction, the private network automatic service operation and maintenance. The 5G network brings about development opportunities to various industries. Different industries has different features, which determines that the private network technology can be used to meet differentiated requirements of the 2B industry. Different elements sharing policies provide different types of private network. Each industry can select a proper private network elements. Sharing policies, right? Of course, the costs of different isolation policies are also different. The cost of an independent private network must be the highest. Only industries with the specific features could select the cost policies. So different private network face different O&M challenges. Here, several typical O&M challenges. The first, integrated delivery challenges. Various applications from different vendors are selected. A complete set of the methods, tools, and process guidance are required to improve the efficiency of the integrated delivery. Second, O&M challenges. Complicated network architecture and efficient O&M systems are required for various services. Note that in some O&M scenario, in consideration of security, the industry requires that the management domain data cannot be exited from the campus. Here, not only the service data, but also the management data, that is the operator's network management system, cannot be accessed in this case. So O&M is a great challenge. In addition, the business operation challenge. Private network operation requires flexible business models and bidding operation models. And different business packages are defined in accordance with network capabilities to meet the requirements of industry operation. The following figure shows how to deploy a hierarchical O&M system with different private network attributes. The private network equipment belonging to the operator can be normally connected to the operator's OSS system. Similar to the management mode in the 2C network. At the same time, the operation and maintenance system of the operator needs to provide an operation portal available to the enterprise so that the user can rapidly complete the subscription, commission, and the monitoring of the network through such maintenance portal. When private network devices belong to or are placed in an enterprise requirement site, they can also be connected to the operator's operation and maintenance system. It's similar to the previous devices. In another case, there is a device that is worthy to be our attention. Due to the requirements of equipment ownership or industry security, the private network equipment cannot be connected to the operator's maintenance system. At this moment, An independent system for private network operation and maintenance must be provided. This system must be easy, light, easy to use, and intelligent. Then what is the specific situation? We can describe it in some details. This slide defines the responsibilities of industry users, operators, and equipment vendors in O&M tools and the entire O&M process of the private network, including deployment, monitoring, network troubleshooting, optimization, and business operation. Industry users are required to be simplified and intelligent to implement systems, subscription, user provision, system SLA monitoring, system changing, system usage query, and cost query via basic operations. Operator is an provider in the entire network. They need to have professional network O&M capabilities. When an operator's network O&M system is used, I think the O&M capabilities of full functions. As an equipment vendor, the main O&M responsibilities are to provide professional, easy to use, and intelligent O&M tools and support service for O&M capabilities. When user equipment cannot be connected to the operator's operation system, it should be established for an independent maintenance system on the equipment. The operator or equipment vendor can provide maintenance services on behalf of enterprise customers to help them manage their own private network equipment. First step, go back to the slide. First step is the installation and the deployment. A private network device can be regarded as an independent optical modem. We buy a modem and hope that the network can be connected through simple operations. The principle of private network devices is the same. The software and hardware of private network devices must be pre-installed on the manufacturer's production line. After the devices are delivered to the site, they can be powered on and connected immediately. And plug and play them, including some key technologies and solutions such as elements, auto discovery, and automatic network connection. Service activation as well. The entire deployment process does not require the operation of professional technical skill, but can be easily operated with the guidance. The installed devices may need to be connected to a unified management system. However, we hope that we can use only one local management terminal to quickly manage the devices. After the installation is completed, we need to perform O&M on it. That means operation on it. We should follow the concept of IT maintenance area. The equipment should be in free maintenance status on the daily, and implement self-monitoring, self-diagnosis, and self-healing to guarantee the equipment. When a serious fault occurs, we can restart, reset, or reinstall the equipment, and rapidly restore the service operation. Similar as an occasion airplane accident, it's necessary to keep the relevant black box while the disaster occurs. Professional maintenance organizations such as operators, intelligent companies, integration companies, and equipment manufacturers should use professional intelligent analysis tool to rapidly complete analysis work and find out the root causes of the problem. Then provide corrective measures to prevent the recurrence of the disaster. How to do it? How to do this, right? First, the monitoring is needed. As we know, the industry customers are relatively strict with the SLA guaranteed indicators, especially some key services which require very strict network performance indicators. Therefore, the monitoring requirements are also relatively high. All the indicators must report end-to-end quality from the service level. We know that the 3GPP standard defines the Q's monitoring processes to drive the end-to-end service quality measurement, especially the latency measurement that is more difficult, especially for the end-to-end latency, right? In addition, they can collect and report the corresponding indicators for each domain, such as wireless, core network, and transport indicators. In particular, it's necessary to distinguish the delay difference between the communication network pipes and the service application servers. These monitored contents should be readable and comprehensible industry users. Besides understanding the basic status of the network devices and services, the monitoring target enables users to detect the faults in a timely manner. Through the correlation analysis of multiple indicators and the AI algorithm, operators or equipment can find the problems of the equipment in a timely manner and provide root causes and corresponding solutions. Monitoring indicators and root cause analysis are clear, so that the operators can rapidly solve problems in accordance with improvement suggestion to avoid the recurrence of disastrous problem. Right. The AI, artificial intelligence technology, just to mention, will be integrated at all levels of network O&M. The AI capability provided by the private network can be embedded on the private network elements. The single domain management and control unit and end-to-end operation unit. The AI capability provides multiple intelligent analysis scenarios for the private network, such as intelligent network slicing, intelligent troubleshooting, energy saving, path optimization, one-click disaster recovery, right? Self-elasticity and self-healing. Due to the characteristic of the industry O&M operators, the automation level of the industry O&M is required. With the residence of AI technology in each layer of the private network O&M system, the autonomous features of the private network can be fully guaranteed. And simple and easy to use system can be provided for industry customers, right? The operator needs to consider the difference between the operation charging and the traditional charging for the private network of the enterprise. That is the last session for the operation, right? The traditional charging mainly refers to the traffic and duration. For the enterprise-oriented charging, the SLA indicators level needs to be added. And the differentiated network features need to be provided to the enterprises. In that case, the charging mode also needs to add the feature indicators of the business, and the rate, delay, and coverage and the reliability indicators need to be added. Different rate packages can be set. Different slicing costs can be converted to charge different rates for different enterprises. thus achieving fairness of the network differences. At the same time, as enterprise characteristics keep changing, these charging factors can be combined at will, right? So fixed package combination can be customized in accordance with enterprise characteristics. And the most appreciated charging factor combination can be used to meet the characteristic of the specific enterprise. Even in the future, enterprises can freely participate in the selection of dimension combinations and customize slicing networks that belong to enterprise. In addition, the enterprise can be charged based on the weight of the customized dimension, right? So one group for one enterprise, another group for another price, and enterprise can define the group which belongs to itself. Finally, based on the operator's large network O&M system or the independent enterprise's private network O&M system, it's necessary to provide industry-oriented self-service portal, including pipeline monitoring, terminal monitoring, and enterprise application monitoring, to fully understand the relevant information from the services, networks, and users. The portal interface and information need to be presented end-to-end from the perspective of industries and services, instead of just every complicated segment, right? Based on many open source components such as Prometheus or Grafana in the current industry, this system achieves end-to-end universality. Okay, at last, I want to make a summary of my speech. The private network technology brings differentiated network features to various industries and poses huge challenges to the operation and maintenance of private networks, including integration and delivery, operation and maintenance, and business operation. In the face of these challenges and difficulties, we need to fully consider O&M system construction architecture. Industry users, operators, and equipment vendors all assume different responsibilities for system maintenance, including deployment, monitoring, O&M business model, and charging policies. The most important thing which is different with the traditional O&M mode requires an industry customer operation portal with readable suggestion. With the support of the private network O&M system, industry customer can easily master and use the service brought by the private network. And industry applications can make full use of the private network features to create greater values. So much for my presentation today. Thank you for your listening, right? Thank you.
Thank you very much. And if you guys have any questions throughout the day, please do post them in the Swapcard Q&A function, and we will put those forward to ZT. Thank you once again for your presentation.
Okay.